on Sunday night, going absolutely insane that he got kicked out of the bar. So it's a two-part question. Well, you can actually, why don't you tell a little bit about the guy, but also I've wrestled with this question. When, as sports fans, because we're all diehard sports fans, do you stop letting sports like affect your mood and make you a shitty person?
Oh yeah, I had that like when I was watching Kimbrel trying to close out the Yankees. I was just like, why do I give a fuck?
Right.
I said in 2004, I didn't ever need anything else ever to happen again, and evidently it's not true.
Right.
The void is still there. I'm still gonna fucking sit here and die 1,000 deaths. I remember in 2004 when the Yankees won the first 3 games and won like 19 to whatever. I was psyched. I was like, great. Put us out of our misery. 2 behind the year, nice and quick. For once, we're not going to go right to the last fucking out and fuck the whole thing up. And I was a nice, quick, easy death, right? And when we won it that year, yeah, I thought it was going to be over, and it isn't. It's just going to be this lifelong thing. Like right now, like I'm trying to enjoy all this Patriot shit. Because Belichick's almost 70, and this is going to be bad when these guys leave.
Right,
real bad.
You're going to go back to what it's like for every other fan
God
in the
forbid.
NFL.
Yeah, it's going to go back to. So, anyways, I didn't understand. I knew that people fucking hated the Patriots, and were sick of us winning. But this fucking guy was just like. At first, he was yelling. You know, when we were up like 24 to something, 24 to 6, whatever. He was just going like, "This is fucking bullshit. Fucking these fucking Reds in a fucking Pittsburgh game. Fucking Reds." You know, and then he would shut up a few, and then he'd start yelling some more. And then they started coming back, and he was just going like, "Yeah, that's right. This is what it is now. This is what it is now. You fucking get used to it. You guys are fucking over. It's over." Yelling, it's just like, wow, this fucking guy is nuts. And then it just started, it stopped being reacting to plays, and it just was he was just
all his anger.
It was just on.
Yeah.
It was an open spigot. And as the Patriots, of course, are getting pass interference calls and stuff, he's like, every fucking time, and everybody in this bar fucking knows it. Like, to that level. Yeah. He said, and everybody knows it. And then he was just screaming, and it actually got quiet in the bar. Like we were like his kids, and he was yelling at our mom, and we were just waiting for the ride to be over. And then it was so cool. The bouncer just came in. I guess he had gotten a couple of warnings, like the umpire gave a bench warning.
Right.
He came in and just tapped the guy on the shoulder, tell me how to leave. He never stopped yelling. He put his jacket on. He never got violent, and he yelled the whole way out. I tried to get the slow clap going. Because, dude, it was like, it was awesome. It was like how much he cared, and I just wished I could have been that person, the first person that walked past him on the side of the like not knowing what he was yelling about, just thinking he was a crazy person who lived on the street. It's like, no, this guy pays taxes. He actually has shelter. He's reacting to sports.
It's just sports. And when you told that story, I was like, man, that guy sounds crazy. And then I remembered not 2 days before when you were at the Michigan-Wisconsin game. I was also there. We tried to meet up at halftime. We had a hilarious, like, you were in the stands being like, I'm waving my arms. And I was in the concourse being like, I'm waving my arms.
Yeah. We're in the big house.
Idiots.
There's 150,000 people.
The biggest stadium in America.
Like, I don't see you, Bill. He's like, I don't see you either. I'm waving my arms. We were just not
I don't remember that phone call.
Yeah.
I remember the texting, and then like kind of like another quarter later, go, wait, wasn't I texting Big Cat?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? But anyway, I walked out of the stadium. So Wisconsin went on 3rd and 3. They passed and they punted from Michigan's 43, and I left the game not far after that, and I was just screaming, "That's chicken shit football! You can't fucking win with chicken shit football. They're fucking cowards. I'm done." And it dawned on me because I was laughing at your story, being like, that guy sounds crazy, and then we're like, wait, I am that guy.
Yeah.
Like, we're all that guy at some point or like one point or another, whether it's on your couch, whether it's at the game, whether it's at a bar, you just let sports kind of like take over, and all your anger of life just comes out.
It's kind of nice. It's like therapy.
Yeah.
Without having to pay like an expensive bill. You just go to a bar, get drunk, and you yell at strangers on television.
Yeah.
My favorite line ever, and everybody in here knows it, is like, I just loved him saying like this conspiracy that he had like built up. And I've been that guy. I remember when the Bruins could never beat the Canadians, or the Red Sox could never beat the fucking Yankees, and it was just always some bullshit like, you know, Reggie Jackson in that rundown, leaning into the ball, and they just don't see it. It's like wrestling, you know. The guy takes out the foreign object, they just don't fucking see it, and I don't know, man. It's like to finally be on the other side of it. Like, I don't know how long this run is gonna last, but like the Celtics are looking good, the Bruins are solid.
You don't have to. We have
yeah,
to. We have to live with Dave, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
do
well,
the
the
whole
thing is, like,
we have to live with Dave.
Well,
half
so you're
this office,
Dave does it to us.
They're
every
all
day.
they're all Boston fans here
Yeah.
for the most part.
I don't talk shit.
Hank and
I
Noam
never
are big
do that.
Boston
Talk
fans.
shit, yeah.
But I'm convinced that Boston fans, they don't feel joy when they win. It's more.
I think that makes you feel better about your position in life.
One, relief, and two, it's that they feel.
Why
They feel
do you
good
feel
that
joy
they
when
feel-
you win?
Yes, but they feel
Are
good that
you a
everybody
human
else
being?
feels bad.
Are people from Boston humans? That's
You just like being known as a winner. You don't actually like winning, and you don't enjoy winning. You like everybody else being a loser.
Okay. Does that make you feel better?
It does.
That makes no sense.
It makes 100% sense because you guys are desensitized to winning all the time. You've had such a good run in the last 14 years.
No, if you saw me flipping out watching Kimbrel pitch trying to close out the Yankees,
Because you were afraid of losing.
Yeah.
no, because I want to win.
Okay. What was the last? So do you actually celebrate a win?
Yeah, I did a ridiculous dance when we closed them out. Yeah, your whole argument is just rolled off the table.
I think I know where PFT's argument's coming from, and
I'm around these guys enough.
Yeah,
to know.
no, it's Dave. Dave screws up everything because Dave's entire half of his personality is built off the Patriots. If you're like, hey, what are your likes?
Right.
Like, what are your hobbies? He's like, the Patriots winning is my hobby.
A pie chart.
Yeah, right. So his personality. All right,
I'm not speaking for anybody else, but no, I mean, yeah, I get a tremendous amount of joy. Like, dude, when I was sitting in a sports bar and the Patriots beat Kansas City and we beat the Astros in Game 2, it was just, and we just beat the Yankees. It was like, this is like one of the great sports weeks of my life, and I was trying to take it in, and then I got to watch that guy screaming and yelling, and then also, like, I had empathy for him. It's like, dude, I've been there, dude.
Yeah.
When I was living here, you know, when I first came here, you guys were fucking 2 years old. Like, all my friends were comedians and Yankee fans. So not only were they Yankee fans, and there was the 1918 Curse of the Babe shit, they were fucking hilarious. And the amount of shit that I took. So I understand, you know, the Aaron Boone thing, which is a funny thing with Yankee fans where they think the Aaron Boone thing is like this soul-crushing thing to bring up. And the thing is, we won it and the way we won it the next year, it didn't have time to take root.
And they didn't win it.
Yeah. And
they lost to the Marlins.
But they were still able to continue chanting 1918 and all that shit, and but it just didn't take. It has to be that's one of those things where it takes 5 years for that to settle in.
Right. It's
and your team doesn't get another opportunity. Like, I remember in '88, I was working in a warehouse, or '89, and I remember it just fucking dawned on me. I was like, how the fuck did Buckner not stop that ball?
2 years later,
I could have stopped that with my fucking bare foot. It was 3 years later.
Yeah.
And I was unloading a pallet of shit, and I just started thinking about it, and I was just like, we were fucking one strike away. All this bullshit would have been fucking over. That stupid fucking Bob Stanley, and I just started thinking. So that stuff is it's like when you go through emotional trauma.
It's delayed. It's a delayed effect.
It's a delayed thing.
You're I'm not cut, and then 2 weeks later, you're like, holy shit, I have a gaping wound right here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But
happened?
winning is immediate. It's fucking euphoria, and it's awesome.